Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Shaz. In case you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more videos. Today we have an event, hand polio and blood donation at Makadrara grounds. So guys, it's always nice like waking up in the morning, getting ready to go and volunteer in such event, So stay tuned and let's do this.
Morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're logging in. My name is Rotarian Quinta, and today we have our DG, amazing DG Azeb. So DG, for the sake of those who don't know you, please tell us your name and your position and your role briefly of what you do.
For those who don't know me, my name is Azeb Asrat. I'm Ethiopian, and I'm the district governor for 2022-23 Rotary year. I cover in the district 4 countries: Eritrea, Ethiopia, South Sudan, and Kenya. And in this district, we have 141 Rotary clubs, and we have also 3,800 members. As we stood, we also have passion about our youth, and the Rotaract Club's total is right now 2,800, close to that. And that's what my job is, going around, talking, encouraging, fostering partnership, creating communication, smooth communication, open communication, and making sure that in this district we are one family who will imagine Rotary and march together. So that's why the Imagine Rotary team is also anchored with marching together.
Thank you. DG, you've started your district visit to each and every club, and we are very happy to have you at Coastal Region. So for this particular day, do you want to share with the world why are we here?
Yeah, we are here for a very important initiative, that is ridding polio out of the world. That is our end game. That's our end goal as well. As you know that we have reached 99.9% achievement in ridding polio out of the world, with the exception of 2 countries. But now, with the reappearance of polio in some parts of the world, we should be mindful of this particular deadly disease, that it has to be completely out of this world. It has to be out of this world, because by ridding polio out of the world, we will give a chance for children to grow safely and happily. So our immunization drive every year, every quarter, every semi-annual drives must continue to go on in order to ensure that everyone is free of this disease. As you know, polio is deadly. Once it catches anyone, within hours of the infection, one person can just be completely paralyzed, brain-wise as well as physically. So that's why, we need to work more, and we need to bring more partners to work with us. We have partners now, renowned, but there are also business tycoons who can really contribute to Rotary and to become part of Rotary and the world, so that we can do this job together and finish it all.
Thank you very much. Our DG, your track record speaks for itself. You've made impact through a humanitarian and diplomatic way. In Rotary, you only serve 1 year as the district governor. What are those three major things that you wish to achieve once you hand over the chain to the next district governor, which I believe is who will take over next year in July?
Thank you very much. Of course, the time when you are a Rotarian and a DG flies so fast. But the commitment never ends. Even if you are not a district governor, you'll continue to be part of this big motive of humanitarianship. So one thing, one or two, three things that I would like to do is, one, I want to bring the young generation and the female into a leadership position, into an active involvement and engagement. That is, I think, something that we need to work on, because it's time that the young, the energetic, and the intelligent, and the participating, human beings come to this drawing board. When they come, the way we look at the world also is different. Every time a new generation comes in, the situation changes. So please, my call to all the youth at this particular juncture will be, please do join us. Join us as a humanitarian. Join us with your knowledge. Let's pass knowledge to whomever requires it. So that is one. The second one is, I would like us to tell our Rotary stories. We have to go out and tell the world what we do best, so that we can be able to change the lives of the many, the underserved and the less fortunate. The third thing that I would like to do is, we need to look at our social issues at the community level. We must listen to our communities, what they need. We need to do needs assessments, so that we can determine what kind of project goes to the communities to be assisted. So these are the three things that I can tell you. And because I want the transition to be so smooth, in my trip now to clubs and to talk to Rotarians, what I am doing is, I am going with my district governor-elect, district governor nominee, and past district governors to listen what are the issues for future follow-up.
DG, the last one, you are serving under a right president, which is a female. You want to advocate for women as well. That is really good to know. You task District 9212 to one thing: let us march together. For those who were not there in your inauguration, what do you want to expound a little bit by let us march together?
Let's march together came to my thinking when I was planning my year. And why I say let's march together is, if you remember that most of us, because of COVID, we were in our own corners. We thought that that is not going to happen for us to meet again. But fortunately, we were slowly but surely were coming out of our little nest. We were hiding. So I thought maybe this is a year of marching together. if we march together, not only as Kenyans, Ethiopians, we have South Sudanese as well marching with us. There are Eritreans who are marching with us. So I thought maybe, you know, let me put it this way, my team for this Let's March Together is the 4 countries holding up the Rotary motto, which is service above self. And we do it with wisdom and harmony. That's why we say we love each other, Rotarians. And we love others also to join us. If we join hands, if we become larger, we can respond better. So that's why we have to march together wherever we are. With smile, always. Thank you.
All right, your parting shot to those who have not joined Rotary, what are they waiting for? Your last word to even to Rotarians all over the world?
I don't know. The first time when I joined Rotary, somebody, a senior Rotarian, was saying, "Oh, Rotary is a breath of my life." I said, you know, what does that mean? You know, there are other things that we can consider, but how come that he's saying it's a breath of his life? But today, I tell you, those who haven't joined Rotary, my life is now completely Rotary. Rotary is a breath of my life, and let's all continue to come together to join us to be Rotarians.
Right.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was the Muga Challenge. What?
And the beauty is Rotary is growing and Rotaract is growing as well. So if we see you here, we are happy. So because we are here to have good time and all that, DJ we're going to do one leg, DJ one leg, and that is so easy. DJ one leg.
Now with African dance, you have to go down low. And just chest. One leg. One leg. Just one leg. One leg.
Look for the neighbor. Look for the neighbor. Look for the neighbor. If you got 2 legs, 2 legs, yes. If you got 3 legs, 3 legs, yes. If you got 4 legs, 4 legs, yes.
So show me your dance now.
Show me now. Show me.
Hey. One. Big Akelele. Hey. It was the Muga Challenge. What?
My name is Rotarian Jimmy Yasin from the Rotary Club of Muthaiga in Nairobi, and currently serving as the country chair for Kenya from our district D9212.
Thank you, Julia. For those who don't know what Rotary, in a nutshell, what do Rotarians do?
Well, Rotary is a group of volunteers who come together to solve different problems in the world. So we are people of action who come together so that we can put together our resources and solve any problems that we have in the world.
Thank you. Today we're in Mombasa, and thank you so much for coming from Nairobi all the way up to here. But why are we here today?
Well, today the Rotary clubs of Mombasa have come together, which are made of 18 different clubs, have come together to organize a medical camp that has different aspects from the medical, in aspect of medical perspective, where we have cancer screening, we have hypertension tests, and also blood transfusion. So, and also today was also a day to launch to kick off the polio campaign in the Coast Province from the different areas in Coast that will run all the way up to October 24th, which will mark our World Polio Day, and it's a series of immunization being kicked off from today all the way to next year, because the target they have is to immunize around 10,000 children with the polio vaccine. As we know, we have different parts of the world that have an insurgent of the polio virus. And when we have the polio virus anywhere in the world, that means that any child anywhere in the world is at risk. And for us Rotarians, coming together to help in part of the immunization actually help us to eradicate polio from the world, given that this was a vow and a promise taken by Rotarians many years to rid the world of polio virus.
All right. What did you hope to achieve today?
Well, today the target was to target around 500 adults and children in the immunization and also in the medical services. But I think because of some rain in the morning, we saw the numbers being low early in the morning, but it later caught up. So I think today, by end of today, we'll have immunized close to 500 adults who have also come with their children to participate in today's event.
Your parting shot to general public and Rotarians at once.
My parting shot will be to encourage all Rotarians all over the world to plug in when it comes to polio immunization, because as we know, Rotarians give fundraise for these activities all over the world, and it will also probably translate to what we always talk about, kicking polio out of the world for good. And also to the general public, please reach out to any Rotarian or any Rotary club that you know of. You can find us online, you can find us on Google, and try and be part of the change that you want to see in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Sisi.
Imagine Rotary, we have made it happen. We are going home happy souls. We are going home that we have touched a life outside there, and today we are so happy.